You see, Fadeke shared her medical story. And for a smart, bright, brilliant woman who wanted to conquer the world, there's no way they planned for the medical situation. And if you know anything about lupus, it's an ongoing thing that you manage, and you manage expensively. But those two, they're inseparable. One person's success is the other person's success. Their children, they have 2 children, a boy and a girl. Their daughter is married now, so they're grandparents now. And their son just graduated and he's just starting his master's. But they act like they're one. They're always on one honeymoon trip or the other, as we call it, because they're forever on a cruise going to somewhere or somewhere or somewhere. The point of each session for me was to take critical components of life that I know will affect your future. The first plenary with my friends was to address certain things that limit people being able to move forward. I can't do this because I don't have this. Bola Adeshola was married for 13 years. She didn't have children. Her husband is a pastor, by the way. She didn't have children. She's a lawyer who became a banker, very committed to her career. And for one day, she didn't drop the ball. In between all of this, waiting for a child and everybody's story, she took a posting to Tanzania for Citibank. She was working in Citibank then for 3 years or 2.5 years. She was on foreign posting. Because at that point, she decided, I can't do anything about it. If God brings it, it will come. But the one I can control is my career. Because I have the job, I can make the most of it. And she did. It's about the decisions that you make. She was managing director of Kakawa Discount House when she got pregnant. And she had those lovely girls who are now 16. Imagine if she had resigned by the 3rd year to sit at home waiting for the babies. She'd have waited for 9, 10 years. And who knows if the baby would have come or not. And I have met young women that have said one of the regrets in their lives was that they stopped their career and everything because they felt the need to please other people who felt that maybe it's because they work so hard, maybe it's because they come so late, maybe it's because of this that they haven't had a child. Nobody manufactures children. It's a gift of God. And it's about how you think. Relationship part, for those who have been to the quarterly sessions of the life series, you know I spend a lot of time on relationships. Why? Because if your life doesn't work, your business cannot work. If your life doesn't work, your career will suffer. But if you get your life right, if your relationship is set right, if you have a good home because you have paid attention. First, how many of you are single? Good. There are enough of you for me to spend a few minutes. I'm sure one place or the other you'd have heard me say, don't marry a fool. Why do I say that? It's not because I think men are foolish. I'm a mother of only boys. I have 3 boys. I'm the only girl in our house. So men are my constituency. So it's not about that. It's simply about the fact that you owe it to yourself, whether male or female. If you want your life to work for the long term, your spouse, which means the person you marry, male or female, is a critical success factor. So as a guy, don't just marry a beautiful girl. As a girl, don't just marry the handsome bloke. Have a sense of who you are. Someone said to Shola and Fadeke that they always say, have a sense of who you are before you choose who you marry. That did they know themselves? You know, when you're trying to determine if someone is right for you, it's about the character of the person. It's not about whether they're now rich or not. No. Because the man Fadeke married was a young lawyer who didn't have anything. But the man who he was a man who had compassion and love and care for his wife. And therefore, as he progressed in life, as partner in Acres, Adekpetun, Castin Mattis, Agbo, Shegun, he's the Adekpetun of the Acres partnership. For those who are in law, they know that that's one of the largest corporate law firms in this country. He's the chairman of Standard Chartered Bank. Yes. You didn't, because he came in simply and all of that. You see, you forgot Ibukun and her friends. So there were a lot of powerful people here today. And you met them in their simplicity. So you didn't understand. Yes, Shola Adekpetun is the chairman of Standard Chartered Bank in Nigeria. But he came here, simply sat, spent time, and shared his life with you. That's the value of the session. My whole intention was to use every resource at my disposal to empower you. And because I have credibility with my friends, and they know that these things mean something to me, and that I was not about to waste their time, they came. But as he has now risen to whatever he has risen to, he has remained the same man that she married. So it's about the character of the woman or the man based on where you want to go. You know, if you are a young girl that marries an old man because he has money, he can do anything he likes with you because he knows you married him for money. Don't be deceived. That's why I can tell you, sit down, you can't walk, you can't do this. When you grow together and you build together, there's a lot of value there. Yesterday at Ife, after I received the honorary doctorate of business admin, they said I could speak. And I said to them a few critical things in my life that made a difference. My mom taught us the value of Shangri. My younger sister was here, but she's gone now. So, you know, there's a doggedness. My mother is Cameroonian. There's a doggedness that they have, that they pursue something with everything they have. My father taught me the value of hard work and commitment to your goal. But I said to them, the other thing that has made a difference in my life and where I am is that I made the right choice of who I married. That in choosing who to marry, I married a man who had enough self-confidence and had enough love in his heart for the ambitious woman that I am, and had the capacity to grow with my vision and my ambition without having a need or feeling that he had any need to hold me down. That gift of liberty and grace has allowed me to run my race without pain. Because my husband knows where I've been since morning. It's true. But he knows this gives me joy. Will he come? He knows that I have 50 friends as mentor today. I said, will you come? He said, no. The two of us cannot be. That's it. If we enter this place today and I have to sit in front, my husband will go and sit at the back. It's just, everybody is themselves. Doesn't like the attention, loves his life, his quiet life, gets on his boat, goes out on the water, or go to his beach house, does his work, enjoys his life. But I married a good man. That makes all the difference. So do I wish for you as a man or as a woman to marry the wrong spouse? No. Because it will affect everything else. It will affect, if you don't have peace of mind at home, you will not be able to envision. You wake up many times with a thought in your heart. You must have someone you trust that you can turn to and say, and I'm thinking about this. It makes all the difference. Oh, there will be some days that things will not work. You'll have your challenging moments. But your trust and love for one another will make all the difference. So don't be caught with the hashtag. Nor be caught with the wedding dress or the fancy dress or being a princess for a day. Pay attention to your choice of spouse. It will make or break you. That is key.